Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today is a review of Joker, an RMC hybrid conversion of Roar, an old GCI wooden coaster that opened in 2016 at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. This is one of the park's main attractions, and when we went to the park, it was the most packed ride of the day. It was actually one of the longest lines we had to wait in too, so that tells you how popular this ride can be. We went also on a somewhat packed day and barely waited 15 minutes or less for most of the rides, yet Joker had a consistent half-hour wait at least throughout the whole day. Getting into the ride itself, you take a small left-hand turn into some standard RMC pre-lift bunny hops. Are these as strong as Twisted Colossus' pre-lift hills? No, not at all. But after ascending that 100-foot lift hill, you take a sharp right-hand drop, which is the only one like it on an RMC. And you know what? This drop was pretty fun. You can expect some good airtime if you sit in the back, but a common theme you'll see with Joker is that the airtime is very weak, at least compared to other RMCs. There are some moments where it has light ejector, but it never goes past that, light ejector. After the first drop, you go into the first of three inversions, a step up under flip. The best way I can describe what this feels like is your standard 0G roll, but before you can exit the second part of the inversion, you start turning to the left. It was an interesting inversion, I thought, and I definitely liked it. One of my favorite parts on the ride. After exiting the underflip, you go straight into the second inversion, a 0G stall. This stall is fun, but once again, it cannot compete with Twisted Colossus' 0G stall. It doesn't give as many positives, and Twisted Colossus has the other track going underneath it, so that automatically makes it so much better. After the stall, you start to hit some of the standard RMC elements. You guys know what I'm talking about. The sharp 90-degree churns, some outer bank hills, and some small airtime hills. The part I liked the most was this area here where you go up this tall outer bank hill and then whip to the right as you take a small wave turn. That to me had some of the strongest moments of airtime, but that was really about it. However, it was my favorite part of the ride, so every time I rode, I always had a lot of fun on that part, guaranteed. The rest though made it feel like that the ride was already starting to lose its speed. A big complaint I've heard others make about Joker is its pacing, and yeah, they were completely right about that. After that high outer bank hill and that wave turn, the ride just dies off. The next hills and turns would have been so much better if the coaster was going at a faster and constant speed. After these few twists and turns, you reach these two consecutive airtime hills, and, well, surprise, they gave some really good airtime. This is where you get some of that light ejector in the back that I was talking about earlier, but after these two, you take some small turns and you hit your final inversion, a low to the ground 0G roll. This was just alright, nothing you'll be totally blown away by. At this point of the ride, you have slowed down so much, you actually get a small amount of hang time, but don't expect anything more than that. One more small turn and a hill that gives weak airtime sends you into the brake run, ending your ride on Joker. Joker was a fun, but short ride at Discovery Kingdom. The restraints weren't all that special, since they're the standard RMC lap bar and shin guards, but I didn't mind them. Just know that if you're someone on the bigger side, that these will be very restrictive, but for some reason the ones on Twisted Colossus, despite being the same type of restraint, are more forgiving? It's kinda weird, I know, but keep that in mind before you ride. I just love the color scheme on Joker. I think that purple and green track combo was clean, and I have to say it was one of my favorites at the park. My favorite seat was in the back since that's where you feel the most airtime, so if you're into airtime, this is definitely a back row ride. One more tip, if you want some really good footage of Joker, stand in the exit path of Wonder Woman. It's right next to Superman, you can hardly miss it. That's where I found to get some of the best shots for pictures or videos like you see on screen right now. I enjoyed my rides on Joker, and I feel that it's a perfect fit for Discovery Kingdom. However, it isn't completely mind-blowing at all, and I felt at times that it was a very weak ride. I'm gonna give Joker a solid 7 out of 10. Fun, but not amazing. Do you agree with my opinion? Please make sure to put your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.